Welcome back to Flannery Food Fridays. I'm Flannery, about to make you up some food, and you guessed it, it's Friday! Let's get peeling. Today, we're making some brown sugar cinnamon applesauce. And to make that, you're going to need the following ingredients. Brown sugar, cinnamon, and then, of course, you're going to need an apple or two, because how are you going to make applesauce without an apple? The first step of your applesauce is you got to wash your apples. It's rinsed. Now we'll peel it. This is how you peel your apples. I don't want to hear anything about my apple peeling. This is how I peel an apple. It's a stubborn guy. Sometimes the peel doesn't want to come off. Now, once your apple is peeled, you're going to put it into tiny cubes. This is how I cube my apple. First, I slice one side, then I slice another side, then I slice the third side, then I slice the fourth side. Then you put the core to the side. Then you chop. It's up to you how big you want your pieces to be. They could be bite-sized or they could be not bite-sized. The choice is yours. But first you slice and then you dice. I'm going to make my apples the size that I want my apples to be. This size works for me. Once you have cut all of your apples, you have to put your apples into your saucepan so that they can turn into apple sauce. Saucepan applesauce. It works. It works. So now I'm going to put my apples in my pan. Now we're moving to the stove top. Now, you place your apples on your stove top and turn on the heat. Now, you want your apples to boil a good amount, but you got to add your water. About a cup will do. Now, you just let it boil. Now, once the water is boiling, make sure to stir it every few minutes so all the apples boil evenly. Should take about 10 minutes or so. They look like boiled apples. Now, once all of your water has disintegrated from your boiled apples, you're going to take them off the stove and put them on the countertop so that you can mash them. Now, let's do that next. Now, you can use whatever you want to mash. I chose to use a fork, but you could use a potato masher, you could use a spoon, You can use whatever your little heart desires. Just get those apples smashed. Now, once you have smashed all of your apples, you're going to put them into a smaller bowl to add your brown sugar and cinnamon. Let's do that next. This is what your apple should look like. Now, let's add our brown sugar and our cinnamon. We're going to start with my brown sugar. Now, I'm not going to add all of it because I put a lot of brown sugar in this and I don't need that much. Then, I'm going to add my cinnamon. And I'm not a big fan of cinnamon, so I'm just going to add a smidge. Now, I stir it up. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells just like brown sugar and cinnamon applesauce. And it's just enough for one serving. It's just enough for me, for Flannery. I can't wait to taste test. Now it's time to taste test. I'm so excited, it smells so good. That tastes just like brown sugar and cinnamon applesauce. It tastes so good. Wow. I did such a great job. No more store-bought applesauce for you or for me. This is the recipe for both of us. Try my brown sugar and cinnamon applesauce. You won't regret it. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this week's episode of Flannery Food Fridays. This week I made some brown sugar cinnamon applesauce. Join me next week when I make something else that'll be for Thanksgiving maybe because it's November.